Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Alrighty, boys. Cheese time. Let's do it. Oh, my hair. You guys asked about my hair last, like, who cut your hair or whatever. I didn't mention, I've been doing this for the past few years. I guess I haven't cut it in a while now, but I just kind of let it grow out, shave it, grow out, shave it. So it's just not that big of a deal to me. Let's go. Mozzarella. You guys can't see. How Italy's biggest mozzarella balls are made. Regional eats. Preemptive like. My name's Connor. Hello. You're about to fall off there. Let's do it.
Hi guys, this is Claudia and today I'm in Battipaglia in the
Yeah, I love her. She's awesome. What was I gonna say? Oh, you know mozzarella sticks? I heard that all mozzarella sticks, and this doesn't ruin mozzarella sticks, are just like those cheese sticks that like you get from a grocery store and peel them, just fried. And it's not that I've always loved mozzarella sticks. It's not that it kind of. Is that true?
Campania region in South Italy, where I'm gonna see how they make the world's biggest mozzarella. In this dairy they have made 20-30 kilo mozzarella. That is like way more than the average one. As a southern Italian, my favorite food is definitely mozzarella. Forget pasta, pizza and all those things that are sold all over the world as like typical Italian things. Mozzarella is the real deal. So I'm really curious to see how these massive ones are made. Let's go check it out.
Pacificio La Fattoria, Battipaglia, Italy.
Some say that the Campania region is the birthplace of mozzarella. The name even comes from the local dialect mozzare, which means cutting by hand. Mozzarella from this Italian region is made with buffalo milk, and this dairy makes it in a variety of shapes and sizes.
Look how cool that
Its brightest star? This one, called Zizzone. Its brightest
I have the mind of a 13-year-old.
star? This one, called Zizzona.
La zizzona di Battipaglia è una...
What's it called?
This one, called Zizzona.
La zizzona di Battipaglia è
I'm so sorry, but that's too perfect.
una mozzarella di bufala, 100% latte di bufala, molto grande. Parliamo di pezzature che vanno da 1 chilo, che partono da 1 chilo e possono arrivare fino a 30-40 kg e ha la particolarità di avere un capezzolo sulla testa della mozzarella che ricorda un po' il seno.
The nipple, yeah. Which reminds of a mother's breast because it. Okay, kind of child mind funniness out of it. That is crazy. It does look like a breast with a nipple, and it's milk.
Materno che caccia il latte. La zizzona prende il
Tizzona. Sorry. Oh my god.
nome da una parola del dialetto della nostra terra che vuol dire il seno della madre, che è il seno che caccia il latte.
Caseificio La Fattoria was established in 1988 by the Paraggio family to honor a generation-old tradition started in 1930. Overall, the dairy makes over 9 tons of mozzarella a day, 4,000 of which are zizzonas.
La lavorazione della sizzona è studiata in modo tale che la pasta al suo interno ha una certa solidità, una certa forza, deve essere retinata, cioè deve avere una struttura tale da poter trattenere al suo interno il latte che si utilizza durante la lavorazione, in modo che quando la vai a tagliare il piatto si riempie di latte e quando la vai a mangiare la stessa bocca, lo stesso palato viene inondato dai sapori e dalla fragranza del latte fresco.
And now the main event. It's time to see how a 66-pound zizzona is made. Mozzarella production at the dairy starts early, at about 3 a.m., when milk comes in from the farm. Whey is drained from milk to get these blocks of curd, which in Italian is called cagliata. The curd is cut into smaller pieces and is placed into this machine, which will cook it at about 96 degrees Celsius. That's about 204 degrees Fahrenheit. This stretchy dough that comes out is now ready to be turned into mozzarella. As you can see, the dough is kneaded in a few smaller formats.
How smooth it is.
In a few smaller formats, but we're not interested in those. Yes, that's right. This is what we're all here for. So, the big stuff. When the curd is ready, it takes 2 workers to knead it and transfer it to a pool of salty water.
Guys, there's something about when you work with someone on a task, whether it be, you know, whether it be like shingling on a house or this or like roofing, or I'm just making a bunch of construction analogies. Whatever it be, like, but when 2 people, there's something magical when 2 people are so good at a certain trade and work together with each other so long, how the transformation from like 2 people, you know, speaking everything like directions to the point where it's just everything is goes without saying. It's like you're inside the other person's head and you know what they're thinking, and so it's like one brain with 4 hands. I'm going too far. You know what I mean though, like just any task, when you reach that point where it's just you're so good at helping out and being helped and no words have to be said, and magical.
Because of its size, the giant zizzona has to bait in the pool for a bit to make sure that the curd holds together perfectly. So when it's ready to be lifted, it comes out like this. Here you go, 30 kilos. That's a whopping 66 pounds. When a giant zizzona is born, the team at the dairy will for sure not keep that a secret. They will pose next to it for a photo. I couldn't resist either.
La differenza nella lavorazione c'è perché bisogna lavorare la pasta in modo tale da fargli conservare quella sua caratteristica di cacciare il latte, però contemporaneamente bisogna fare in modo che la pasta sia strutturata meglio, perché chiaramente il prodotto pesa di più, quindi quando lo metti sul piatto, se non è strutturata bene, collassa su se stessa e perde la forma. Quindi più sono grandi le zizzone e più ci vuole un'abilità, una manualità
Wonder what the world record is.
particolare per riuscire a farlo venire. digerire bene.
If you're worried about food waste, fear not. These giant-sized mozzarellas are only made bespoke for big events, big dinners, or those sorts of events where everybody comes in hungry for cheese. You might have also noticed that the workers aren't wearing gloves. Here's why.
Tutte le mani dei nostri operai vengono sanificati con dei prodotti che igienizzanti, ovviamente a norma di legge e quindi assolutamente commestibili, e i guanti non vengono utilizzati perché questo lavoro è un lavoro del tutto artigianale. Il lavoro del mastro casaro è come il lavoro del falegname, è come il lavoro dello scultore o del pittore, quindi i guanti ci farebbero perdere quella sensibilità sulle mani, sul tatto, che ci permettono invece di formare le mozzarelle, le trecce, le zizzone.
So even having like latex gloves on or whatever removes the, the sensation in your hand, which has been built up to make the perfect mozzarella, and the fact that will make it harder for them to make the mozzarella, it makes the mozzarella seem even more, the word, impressive. I don't know what I can't think of a good word, but better.
Nel modo più corretto. Lavoriamo a temperature, la pasta filata viene cotta ad una temperatura di circa 96 gradi, quindi le nostre mani lavorano sempre costantemente a temperature di 80-85 gradi e quindi non c'è nessun rischio di contaminazione.
The giant zizzona is incredibly popular on social media. The dairy has realized this and made the most of it. Its Instagram is filled with videos of fresh mozzarella. The platform is also used to run.
That is a great way, and I'm sure a lot of people, if you have any sort of more artisan or even kind of factory level, but obviously more artisan job where like, especially like out in the country in certain countries, like in the countryside where they don't have that much money, social media and advertisements could make them, especially it could provide them with so much income. And yeah,
on contests, competitions, and to sell products directly to customers.
La pubblicità che si utilizza sui...
Sorry, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Elmer's glue, and I just remember in like 4th and 5th grade, at the end of school, or was it no, definitely 4th grade, I think, maybe 5th grade. I would like get Elmer's glue and like put it all over my hands before we went home, and then I'd like sit in the line. I remember, like, since you, depending on where you lived on the buses to go home, you were in a different line. Like when your bus is here, you know when to get on, and I would let it dry, just so that on the bus ride home, I could just like start peeling it all, like the dried glue off my hands. That sounds so weird, but I had a flashback.
Directly to customers.
It was satisfying to me.
La pubblicità che si utilizza sui social è sicuramente una pubblicità più autentica, più vera, perché si scavalcano tutte le agenzie di marketing, quindi non è quella pubblicità studiata a tavolino, ma una pubblicità che viene fatta con la stessa artigianalità con cui si lavora il prodotto, ovvero noi entriamo con i telefonini nelle sale di lavorazione, riprendiamo i veri dipendenti che stanno lavorando e quindi riusciamo a fare una fotografia o un video di quello che succede realmente all'interno della nostra azienda, e per noi che siamo legati durante il lavoro ad una tradizione e ad una familiarità, questo è molto importante.
So far it's been a beautiful day, the sun is shining and there is a giant mozzarella statue behind me. I've seen a 30-kilo mozzarella come to life. It was absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It took 2 people to lift it, and the moment they cut it open, it released so much milk that I had to just like take a
30 kilos? That's like a third of my weight. Or is it a third? I forget how much I weigh in kilos.
step back.
What do you think of this 66-pound mozzarella? Would you have one bespoke for your next big dinner or for your birthday? I for sure would prefer this to a birthday cake.
Yeah,
Let us know in the
that is about a third of me.
comments below.
Belland. Cool video, guys. Ooh, Greek yogurt. I was never a fan of Greek yogurt. It wasn't sweet enough.
When it comes to Greek yogurt,
Really cool. Hope you're all doing well. If not, don't worry. You'll be good soon. Overcome. Bye, guys.